with Wayne Arrington of Arride. So Wayne, would you walk us through a little bit about what's here, what's out there, what people have, and how to make a selection and operate them safely?
Okay, absolutely. So basically e-bikes are regulated by the state. And the state laws say that you can go up to 20 miles an hour with a throttle only mode, 28 miles an hour in pedal assist, a maximum motor capacity of 750 watts. So that's what street legal e-bikes are, meaning you can ride them on the street, doesn't require driver's license, doesn't require registration. The unfortunate part is it doesn't require age limit either, which is probably something we need to work on. But when you look at, so a lot of the problems that are being created out there today are being created by what we call the e-motos. And e-motos are being referred to as e-bikes, but they're really not. This particular bike you're looking at has a speed of 37 miles an hour, and it's instant. The bike next to it is a traditional e-bike that is street legal, and the easiest way to tell the difference between the two is this bike has pedals, whereas the e-moto does not have pedals. And it's all about education. We need to educate the young people. We need to educate their parents what's legal, what's not legal, make sure they understand the traffic laws and things of that nature.
Talk a little bit about what the e-bikes are used for, and all the way down to the scooters.
Okay. Absolutely. So the bikes you see here, they're made by Rambo. They're actually hunting bikes. And so they're a little bit over the limit when it comes to being street legal. But again, these are designed for off-road purposes. The three bikes you see here have all-wheel drive, anywhere from dual 500-watt motors to dual 1,000-watt motors. It has a battery on it that what we call the Hellcat here has a 30-amp battery designed to go up to 110 miles. You hook a trailer onto the back of it, you pull your game out of the woods. We have racks on top of it here for your rifles and your bows. So again, this is designed for off-road use for hunting, ranches, that sort of thing. If we look at this bike over here made by Aventon, this is actually what we call a cargo bike. You can actually put a rack on the back of it where you can carry a couple of kids back here. You can put child seats on the back of it. And it, again, cargo, you can load it up, go to the grocery store, pick up your groceries, things of that nature. Our next bike over here is made by Troxus. It's called the 2-Up, and this bike is designed to ride two people. So again, these two bikes are what we call street legal. So you can ride them on the street, doesn't require registration, doesn't require a driver's license, and they're free to ride on the street. And then our next bike, this is a true mountain bike. So some of the differences between this bike and the others is this has a mid-drive motor. Mid-drive motor gives it more torque. 29-inch wheels make it much easier to roll over objects. And it even has what we call a drop seat on it. So again, a true off-road bike. The next bike over, the black bike here, again made by Troxus, called the Explorer. It is basically an all-around bike. You can take it off-road. It has fat tires. It's good for the beach. Has a 750-watt Bufang motor in the rear, a 20-amp Samsung cell battery, front suspension seat, and again, good for off-road or all-around riding. And the next bike, our white bike there, is called the Lynx. Well, this particular bike, I find it more ladies buy this bike than anything else because it sits lower. It's got smaller wheels on it. It's easier to get on and off. A good all-round trail bike as well as street bike. And when we talk about commuting, some of these bikes go up to 110 miles between charges. So you've got a lot of flexibility there to get to work. One of the neat things about e-bikes, it takes about 50 cents to charge an e-bike, which equates to about half a cent a mile. So they're one of the most cost-effective modes of transportation we have out there today.
So we're really here to talk about the safe and appropriate utilization. And one of those things is the right equipment. Some of the main equipment is a helmet. Whether you're going slow or whether you're going fast, you need to protect your head. The majority of the severe injuries that we're seeing, the life-changing injuries, are head injuries. There's a lot of different types of helmets. Helmets are kind of set up for the different utilizations. Talk a little bit about what's out there to help the families kind of make some selections for the appropriate helmet for this activity.
Absolutely. So these helmets that you see over here in the American flag helmet on the other side, these are really designed for bikes, for the e-bikes and things of that nature to help protect the head. And then we have a couple of other helmets over here. Those are really designed for the e-motos, the bikes that are doing 37 to 50 miles an hour out there. You really need more protection. You've got goggles that come with those. They come with gloves to protect your hands and things of that nature. They could certainly be used on e-bikes as well, but most of what people you see on e-bikes, they're going to wear these types of helmets, a bicycle helmet. Technology has changed dramatically. And the laws are very, very vague when it comes to scooters. Basically, they're saying, hey, these are street legal. You can ride them on the street up to 35 miles an hour. Those laws were created during the moped days. You could actually take your moped out on the street, ride it in the traffic and everything else. And those laws haven't changed. So you can take any of these scooters, if they'll go that fast, and drive up to 35 miles an hour on the street. That being said, you need to wear a helmet. Again, it's all about education. You need to educate the parents and the teenagers out there.
So what we learned is that electric vehicles, e-scooters, e-bikes, e-motos, etc., are here to stay. They're fun, they're exciting, but there are some risks involved. You need to make sure that you educate yourself well about the appropriate device, your family members, the appropriate protection that you need to do, the local traffic laws, where you can operate them, where you can't operate them. ebikesmart.org is a website to go to get more information, more education, and to operate safe. So if you have a question you'd like us to answer here on Hey Dr. K, please reach out. For the Harris County ESD 11 Mobile Healthcare Service, I'm Dr. Jay Kovar.